What's up, everybody? It's DJ the Sports Blurred. I'm back. Hope you miss me. Tonight's a crazy night. I decided to go for the double upload. I had another video that I was working on before I did the college football rankings. Thank you guys for tuning in with me so far. Thank you guys for going crazy in my comments, going back and forth. You know, you guys have been trolling me quite a bit, but I've been getting you back too. I've been having some fun with that, man. I appreciate it, man. Keep it coming. And if you're here, if you love college football, if you like hearing, people talk about college football, if you like commenting about college football, man, please think about joining us, man. Like, comment, subscribe, all of it. Let's continue to grow this. Let's continue to troll each other. But furthermore, let's get into this video. So as you guys see the title, it's a serious title. I want to see what you guys have to think after I laid out my argument here. Now follow me on this one. Now picture this. Ohio State, they just lose to Michigan. Ryan Day is probably in shambles on the inside, probably complete disarray, and is at shock of what just happened. That 13-10 loss. He's standing there at the 30-yard line, and he's watching an absolute melee take place in the middle of the field at the 50-yard line as the Michigan Wolverines, who were victorious, are now planting the flag in the Block O. And you have the Ohio State Buckeyes, some of those guys getting into that scrum there, fighting, throwing punches. There's some pepper spray, people are getting maced. And Ryan Day is just sitting back and he's watching all of this take fold. And he's not even jumping in to stop. He's not saying anything. He's just watching this. And this is what I think was going through his head at that moment. He's 4-6 versus top 5 teams. During his run as Ohio State head coach. That's about 40%. He's 11-8 versus the top 10, which is about 70%. He's 0-4 versus Michigan as his run, and his seniors will graduate and have never known what it was like to taste victory against the team up north. They'll never know what it's like to get those golden pants, and he's just sitting there and he's watching it. And I like to think that something else was going through his mind. He's heard everybody call him, soft. He's heard everybody say that his iteration of the Buckeyes is soft. He's heard Lou Holtz call them soft. He's heard people calling from his job. And as he's thinking about that, he's thinking about, wow, Urban Meyer really left me a golden ticket. Urban Meyer, in his 8 years, I believe it was, as head coach, or 7 years as head coach of the Buckeyes, was 83-9. Ryan Day 66-10, but he's only been there for 5 years. That means Urban Meyer, in 2 or 3 less seasons, won 1 less game. Urban Meyer was 7-0 against the Michigan Wolverines. He was 13-4 in matchups versus the top 5, and he was also 13-4 in top 10 matchups and 6-1 in top 5 matchups. I mean, that is elite. He's thinking through all these things. And he gets back to the locker room and he feels the heat. And his team also feels the heat. And he's looking at his seniors in the eyes and he's thinking, man, I've let you guys down so much. And at this point, I would like to believe, now this is all hypothetical, I'm just making this up. Just keep going with me, please. If it's making sense, go ahead and like that. Go ahead and like the video. Smash the subscribe button if you're not already have done it. And I would like to think that what's going on right now in the Woody Hayes Athletic Association is a bunch of guys that are preparing themselves for the biggest run in Ohio State history. They know what's on the line. Imagine those seniors, man. Imagine those guys as they come back to Ohio State for homecoming. They're bringing their kids, right? They're, rubbing shoulders with Buckeyes from different eras. And, you have Ezekiel Elliott with his gold pants. And he says, I've beat Michigan X amount of times and won a national championship. And you have the great Braxton Miller. Man, remember that SI cover with him, in the Michigan Stadium? And he had his golden pants right there. And he's like, I did this, I did that, I did this. And I beat Michigan. And then you have this group of seniors right now. What are they going to say when they're with everybody else? I lost to Michigan 4 times and I didn't win a national championship. I don't think that's going to happen. Quinshawn Judkins, Will Howard, Sonny Styles, Lorenzo Styles, Sonny's brother, coming from Notre Dame to be a part of this. Caleb Downs, transferring from Alabama. That guy played under Nick Saban, to come to the Buckeye team. You have all these guys. Jack Sawyer came back one more year. He could have been a a first 1, 2, 3 round pick, but he came back one more year to beat Michigan. JT Tuimoloau, I know I mispronounced your name so many times. I do apologize. But he also came back. He was for sure a first rounder. All these guys came back. And if they don't win the national championship, they're going to come back and say, oh my goodness, I can't believe my time at Ohio State. I didn't win anything. I won a couple Big Ten championships, but that's nothing, right? As a matter of fact, you guys didn't even win Big Ten championships because Michigan beat you guys all the time. All these guys don't want that on their record. And so for that, I believe that Ryan Day has not lost his team. As a matter of fact, I think this team is probably going to be stronger than ever. And that is why I have picked them to win the national championship. I mean, this team from top down, right? That roster is nasty. Okay, cool. Listen, their offensive line isn't playing as well as they should be. Got a couple guys banged up. Our center's out for the season. But this is Ohio State. The expectation here is the next guy up, because that next guy is a 4 or 5 star who wants to go to the pro. So this is his opportunity to prove that he has what it takes at that next level. And it all starts by playing well, when you get that opportunity here in college. Ryan Day has not lost this locker room. As a matter of fact, I think this locker room is going to be better off for losing that Michigan this Saturday. As a matter of fact, even going forward past that, I do not think Michigan will win this game for another 3 to 4 years. I think they're going to go on a generational run. And I think the next 3 to 4 years, Ohio State will go to Ann Arbor, come back to Columbus, and then go to Ann Arbor again and win those 3 games and potentially even more than that. Ryan Day, this is your opportunity. This is your opportunity to prove everybody wrong. This is your opportunity to right the wrongs that you've made, and you've made quite a bit of them. I mean, people are calling you Ryan. People are calling you Ryan Cooper, and that is not a name that you want to be associated with as an Ohio State football player or coach. Ryan, this is your opportunity. You haven't lost this team, and you haven't lost the season. As a matter of fact, for all I'm concerned, the season is just now getting started. But that's my thoughts. I just wanted to do a double upload. I've been working on this video for a while. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, comment, like, subscribe, whatever. I will respond back to your comments. I love when y'all troll me, because I love to troll y'all back. Have a good night.